So Kahoot is an awesome tool that you can use with your students to create assessments and different type of studying sessions that they can participate in. Think of the old school clickers that districts used to buy, and they'd get all gross and buttons would fall off and things would stop working. Kahoot is the same idea, but it uses students' own devices, so their cell phone or their Chromebook or their iPad. Whatever device they have, that's what Kahoot uses. So it's an awesome, awesome tool. Now, to go to Kahoot, you need to go up in your browser and go to create.kahoot.it. Now, if you don't have an account already, you'll have to, up in the top right, hit Get My Free Account. It's a free account. You can use your school email. It's very, very handy and so worth it. I have an account already, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And this creates all of my Kahoots, and it holds all of my Kahoots so that I don't have to keep recreating them. So this is the page you'll go to when you create and log into your account. Now, if you click on My Kahoots, that's the ones that you've already created and that your students have already used. So I have some English ones, I have a lot of geography ones, and then I have some fun ones, a video game one, and some other fun things we've done. So that's under My Kahoots. That's where you go to find the ones you've already created. But to create a new one, you click New K. Then you have three options: a quiz, a discussion, or a survey. Discussion's just that, them putting in responses, answers. A quiz is like a study game, and a survey is just that, a poll for the class to do. So I'm going to go ahead and name it Technology Training Kahoot, what we're all about here. And so this is the page you get when you create a new Kahoot. You go ahead and put your question in. And so I could type a question about something we've learned so far. Now, you can bold, italicize text. You are limited on the characters you choose. But what's also cool is that you can insert an image. If you have an image that you want to put in, maybe a map. We've done that before in geography. A chart you want them to analyze. And then down at the bottom, you put your answer choices. And so you get 4 answer choices. You don't have to use all 4. You can use all 4 though. You put your 4 answer choices. And then what you'll do is, if there are more than one correct answer, you can click there are more than one correct answer. But if there's only one correct answer, you'll just click the one that is the correct answer. So let me finish putting these silly answer choices in. I'm going to go ahead and click the correct one, the Google Apps for Education, and it'll turn green. I can put an image here if I want. I don't have an image right now for this Kahoot, but sometimes, like I said, I have a map or a graph or something that I want to add. Now, to add a next question, I would just click Add Question. But what's also really cool is if I want to keep these 3 answer choices for another question, I can hit Duplicate. And what that will do is that will take the question and the answers, bring it right over to the next question, and then I can just change my question to be what the next question is using those same answers. So say it's like, what political party is this? And you have 4 political parties that you've studied, but the question is differing each time. That's when you would use that duplicate. And so when I hit Save and Continue, I have to go and answer a few questions. It's for school, it's a public Kahoot. Hit Save and Continue again, and then you'll hit Done, and your Kahoot is done then. And so now what you can do is you can hit Play Now. Now, for your students, you want to hit Play Now on the computer that's going to be using the projector, not on your laptop, because you want students to be able to see this next page. So you have some choices here before you launch it. Do you want to put the game pin, which is something students need throughout the whole Kahoot? Yes, I do. Do you want to show minimize instructions? Yes, I do. Do I run a randomized order of questions? Yes, I do. Randomized order of answers, I don't want to do that because I have some students with reading disabilities and I want to kind of keep some things consistent for them. And so on the computer that's connected to the projector, you'll hit Launch Kahoot, and this page will show up to all students through the projector. It'll say join at kahoot.it, and here's your game pin. So students are going to get a page when they go to kahoot.it that just says game pin, and they're going to have to enter that game pin, which is different each time you launch a Kahoot, in order to get into the game. So let me show you. If I go to kahoot.it, and I put in that game pin that I had before. For this one, it's a number that starts with a 5, but for the next one it might be a number that starts with an 8 or a 6. It just is different each time. I have them put a nickname in it, says, and I always have them do a school-appropriate nickname. You don't want to have them do a nickname and get some horrible things up there. Now, you can cancel them out if they put an inappropriate nickname, but you don't have to. So, hitting go, the students are going to see on the projector the question. And then they're going to see 4 boxes, or 3 boxes if you have 3 answers, and then a shape and a color for each box. On their device, they're just going to see the big box and the colors that those boxes are. They will go and say, okay, I think it's the blue one. So on their device, they will click the blue one, looking at the screen and the computer at the same time, and then it's going to tell them if they're correct. And then for you, the teacher, your computer is going to tell you how many students it got right. It's awesome for direct data right there on an informal assessment. So if I would go to the next question if I had one, but when I hit end, what's really cool is you get the top score, and if you hit feedback and results and then final results, you're going to be able to download a Google Sheet that tells you exactly every student what questions they got right, what questions they got wrong, so you can see, oh, you know what, everyone's getting this skill wrong. We need to go and reteach that before the test. You know what, everyone's getting this skill right. We can move on and not worry about that anymore. So that's Kahoot. It's an awesome, awesome informal assessment tool. I use it almost every chapter in geography just to help rebuild those skills, repetition those answers, and get students understanding what the skills are we're doing.